Hello everyone, this is your protective boyfriend and welcome to my 1000 subscriber special. Firstly, I can't thank you guys enough for getting me to 1000 subscribers so quickly. I'm honestly overwhelmed by all the support. I'm so grateful for all of you for coming along this journey with me and forming this little community that we have already. I really value all of you, and I absolutely love reading your guys' comments. It really makes my day, and all the feedback. Oh, it's so nice to have. I'm just so grateful for all of you and really appreciate it. Whether you've watched one or all, or this is your first video, thank you. Really. Gee, it feels a bit weird to be talking without a script to you guys, and not in the character. So, you can see how this goes, but I'm going to try and structure this so I'm going to do a quick debrief on the future of the channel. So I'm going to talk about the Patreon, then I'll answer you guys' questions, and there'll be some closing comments. There'll be chapters and descriptions, so feel free to skip ahead, whatever interests you. Just glad you're here. So, firstly about Patreon, as some of you might know, there's an intimate video which was possibly a little bit too intimate for YouTube. I personally don't think so, but hey, what can you do? I have some great comments to post it on Reddit, and I do have a Reddit. It'll be on the screen here if you wish to follow me. I'm not too sure what's going to happen with the Reddit at this point in time. Currently, I guess it's used for videos that are supposed to be on YouTube but can't be for whatever reason. The chance of having a Discord as well, maybe use that or Reddit, I don't know. But yeah, feel free to follow me. Otherwise, just, I'll keep you guys updated if there's any more movement on that. So, when I first mentioned the Patreon, it seems like there's some confusion. I promise you guys, YouTube is not going to change whatsoever. I love all you guys. I love posting. YouTube is my main thing. Nothing's going to change. I'm going to have to tone down the spiciness of some of those videos, and then the full versions will be available on Patreon, but the standalone video on YouTube should be, most of it, and then it just gets obviously a bit more intimate, graphic, spicy, whatever the word is. There's no pressure whatsoever to buy the Patreon. There's 3 tiers. There's £3, £5, £15. £3 tiers just if you want to support me. You get an extra video per month, and you get some polls and posts, and I love to try and have like a chat where possible. The £5 tier, you get all the benefits in the £3 tier, plus you get the full spicy videos from the YouTube ones, so that's 4 per month, 1 per week. And then the £15 tier is a bit cheeky from me, but you also get the most graphic audios, and honestly, I have no limits. I love doing it, so that's the Patreon. No pressure at all. And there's also the Ko-fi, Ko-fi, so I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Just, you guys don't need to, no pressure, but it's there if you want to, and I'll be very grateful if you do. Alright everyone, enough waffling. Time to get to the interesting part of the questions. I'm quite an introvert. I don't really like talking when I don't have to, and I don't particularly like talking about myself, but I think it's important for you guys to know a bit more about the man behind the voice, or the man behind the flannel jacket in this case. So I'll just start with the basics. I'm in my mid-20s, live in England, I work in finance, and I have a pet cat called Bobkins. He's quite old now, he's about 18 or 19, and I absolutely love him. Okay, so first question, would you also start a Reddit? Great question, this one inspired it. Yes, so there is a subreddit, it's called Your Protective Boyfriend ASMR. I briefly spoke about my account earlier, which is where I posted the video to. There's currently nothing on the subreddit, so that's a work in progress. Watch this space and I'll let you know any developments. I like this question, it's quite dominant, makes a change. So you have blonde hair or dark hair? I have dark hair, dark brown hair, and I'll tell you this for free, I also have blue eyes. Again, another bold question, absolutely love it. Can we see your face? I'm not against doing a face reveal. I'm quite keen to keep my privacy at this point in time. However, if I continue to grow and you guys want a bit more about me, but we'll just have to see how that goes. Yeah, not against doing a face reveal by any means. So, some good questions here. Of course, I'll answer anything. I'm in my mid-20s. I have not done any audio work whatsoever before. I don't like speaking in front of a mic or camera or anything. I have to do presentations at work, which I hate, and one of my big reasons for doing this was to try and build up my ability to speak and be heard and whatnot. And do you come up with your own scripts? Yes, I do. There's a couple of videos which I have used a script for, and they're brilliant scripts. The original author's in the description, so please go and check out their work. For the last probably 25 videos, I've always done my own scripts. So thank you for this comment. I love the amount of questions. I'm going to rapid fire them because there's quite a few. So here we go. I'm a cat person. Random law about myself. I'm 6'2" and I'm a heavyweight boxer. A song album to describe you. Gee, that's a difficult one. Probably Cruel Summer by Taylor Swift. A meme you love to quote. Disgusting. Any musical instruments you want to play? I used to play the recorder in school, but I'm not particularly musical, unfortunately. Opinion on the Beatles? Yeah, classic, aren't they? Favourite emoji? It's got to be the frog. Such a goofy little mouth. I'll put one up on the screen just so you know. Am I pursuing any artistic endeavours? I like being outside, and I like to think I'm a bit of a mountain man, so I like doing woodwork and whittling and whatnot. Favourite novels and book genres? I'm not a massive reader these days, but I quite like learn like Native Americans and the history of like the Wild West and the Oregon Trail and the frontier, so probably one of those books. Favourite season? Oh, very good question. It has to be autumn or fall for you Americans. I just love everything about it. Getting cosy, hot chocolate, bacon, Halloween, you can't beat autumn. Comfort movie character. I had to think about this one for so long. It's got to be Monsters University. I love Monsters University. And Baby Mike Wazowski. Oh, you have my heart. And finally, last question. Unusual food combination you love? I don't know too much. I'm pretty basic when it comes to that stuff. Maybe apple and cheese. Try it, you'll never go back. Okay, another good question. Do I actually look like the drawings in real life? Yeah, reasonably so. I don't look exactly like it, but I've got a similar like facial shape and hair and beard and whatnot. So, reasonably so. This is a fun question. Do you like to dance? And do I take requests for audio ideas / collaboration? I mean, who doesn't like doing a bit of dance in the kitchen, you know? Oh yeah, love that. And do I take requests for audio ideas? Yeah, guys, leave it in the comments. I know Patreon is like where I'll take specific ideas, but that'll probably be more for Patreon exclusives. So drop your ideas in the comments, I'd love to see them. And do I take collaborations? I'm not sure if you mean like commissions or collaborations like with you guys. If you mean commissions / like collaborations with you guys on like videos, yeah, that's something I've already sort of got set up. And if you mean like collaborations with other YouTubers, it's not something I plan to do. And I think for me personally, I'm very much like, I like to do my own thing, so I probably wouldn't do that in the future. But thank you very much for your question. What is your favourite ASMR you've done so far? Classic question. Probably I'm obsessed with you because I feel like that mirrors how I am in a relationship. I'm very much a overprotective and maybe slightly obsessive lover. Again, another great question. What is your script writing process like? I think of an idea and I just write the script basically. I sometimes improvise a little bit. I'd love to do that in the future because it feels a lot more natural and flows a lot better. And thank you very much. I'm glad you think so. Unfortunately, I don't make the illustrations. I do use DALL-E 3 for them. Because unfortunately, I don't have much talent in graphic design. So I wish I made them, but unfortunately, they are generated. and it looks like me reasonably so. Thank you very much for your lovely comment, it's much appreciated. I love your energy. So how do I start on this? Two reasons really. First reason is I had a lot of free time. I work, I don't really do much else. I wanted like a more of an artistic endeavour to pursue. And another reason, as I've already said about, is I want to try and improve my spoken ability and my presence and whatnot. I feel like this is a really good way to do it because it's something completely unknown and out of my comfort zone. So it is a hobby in a way. And yes, I do have a full-time job and it's not easy to juggle. And I must admit, I work from home, so maybe I sometimes do a bit of script writing when I shouldn't do. And your English is great, do not worry. So again, this question leads on from that really. It's a good question. Streaming or gaming or whatever, or boxing or just something that I'm more familiar with would have been an easy option. And I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't go for it. I like a challenge, I like learning. So this one is sort of part two to one of the other questions. ASMR particularly, especially boyfriend ASMR, as I heard about it from one of my friends. She said about how useful it was for her. And I know about ASMR, so put two and two together and here we are. So this is another great question. Yandere is, I understand Yandere, but it's not really for me. I want to try and be as true to myself as possible on this channel, and I don't like trying to perpetuate toxic relationships and potentially abusive relationships. I want to try and be as safe and wholesome as possible, whilst still leaning into being a bit more overprotective and possessive, but not being too controlling. So I take inspiration from Yandere, but I probably wouldn't do it. So the one I would want to do though is more roleplay. So maybe friends to lovers, roommates to lovers. Although boyfriend will always be my thing. So that actually is all the questions. Really, really sorry if I missed your question. Thank you so much to everyone who provided a question. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. So grateful for you, and thank you for watching. Take care. Good night.